packed your words so lightly, left them on the floor. Said you needed space to breathe, but I needed more. I watched you drift away like you already knew. You were walking toward tomorrow, I was holding you. I felt the ending before it came. I stayed when you left, even standing still. I loved you in the silence you never filled. I stayed when you left, hoping you'd turn around, but loving you alone was breaking me down. Your messages grew shorter, your eyes looked past my face. I learned how to read the signs you didn't want to say. I called it understanding, I called it being kind, but every time I chose you, I left myself behind. Love shouldn't feel like self-erasing. I stayed when you left, even standing still. I loved you in the silence you never filled. I stayed when you left, hoping you'd turn around, but loving you alone was breaking me down. If love is meant to grow, it needs two hearts to try. I was holding on to us, you were already goodbye. I won't stay when you leave, I deserve the truth. I won't beg to be chosen by someone halfway through. I stayed when you left, now I finally see, walking away from you is coming back to me. Guitar fades, heartbeat slows, quiet strength. Soft guitar, late night. Your love got quiet somewhere along the way. You still hold my hand, but you don't really stay. Your eyes don't ask me if I'm okay tonight. You're here in the room, but already out of sight. I hear the space between your words. Your love got quiet before it disappeared. I felt the cold in moments you used to hold me near. Your love got quiet and I tried not to mind. I kept lowering my heart just to stay in your life. stopped asking questions you didn't want to hear. I learned how to smile while losing you right here. I called it understanding, I called it being strong. But loving you in silence was hurting all along. I stayed softer than my truth. Your love got quiet before it disappeared. I felt the cold in moments you used to hold me near. Your love got quiet and I tried not to mind. I kept lowering my heart just to stay in your life. If love has a heartbeat, yours was fading slow. I was holding on tighter, you were letting go. Your love got quiet, but mine spoke too loud. I won't chase a feeling that won't turn around. Your love got quiet, now I'm choosing me. If love comes back someday, it won't silence me. Ooh. It's our face, a steady breath, night releases. Soft guitar, distant rain. We didn't fight, we didn't scream. We just stopped saying what we mean. Your text grew shorter, your touch grew light. I felt the goodbye every night. No broken glass, just breaking time. We didn't end, we faded out. Love we never talked about. We didn't end, no last goodbye. Just love that learned how not to I kept your side of the bed warm, like habits I couldn't mourn. You smiled the same, but something changed. I love the ghost you became. I stayed hoping you would feel it too. We didn't end, we failed apart, like songs that stop before the sound. You said you cared, but you never slowed down. Your heart was always somewhere out of town. I memorized your tone when you'd pull away. I felt the ending in the words you didn't say. I kept loving louder, you kept needing less. I loved you more than you stayed. I gave you time, you slipped away. I loved you more than you tried. I held the truth, you chose goodbye. I learned how not to ask for too much of you. I called it patience, but it wasn't true. I stayed soft so you wouldn't break, but I was the one you never chose to save. Love shouldn't feel like self-control. Steady night softens. Soft guitar, night falling. You loved me less each day. I felt it in the space between your words and mine, between your touch and face. You stopped asking questions, you stopped staying late. I kept calling it a phase, but love doesn't wait. I kept holding on while you slipped away. You love me less each day, but I stay the same. I kept pouring my heart into half a flame. You love me less each day, and I tried not to see I was loving for two. You were letting go of me. Your smiles felt borrowed, your laughter felt thin. I memorized your silences before they set in. I learned how to be easy so you wouldn't leave. I made myself smaller than I needed to be. I lost myself trying not to lose you. You love me less each day, but I stay the same. I kept pouring my heart into half a flame. You love me less each day, and I tried not to see I was loving for two. You were letting go of me. If love is a choice, you chose distance and time. I chose staying, even when it cost me mine. You love me less each day. Now I finally know love shouldn't feel like watching someone go. You love me less each day, and I choose to be free. Loving you was honest, but choosing me is peace. It's our face, pretty slow, morning light. Soft guitar, a quiet room. You held my hand, but not my heart. I felt the distance from the start. You said my name like it was safe, but never said you planned to stay. I lay between your yes and no. I was almost yours, but never mine. I waited in the dark for a sign. I was almost yours, close, not true. I gave you all of me, you gave me almost you. Your love came easy when it was light, but disappear every hard night. I learned your moods like weather changes. I called it love, but love doesn't waver. I stay quiet so you wouldn't leave. I was almost yours, but never mine. I waited in the dark for a sign. I was almost yours, the same. It leaves a softer kind of pain. I won't be almost chosen again. I deserve a love that stands not bent. I was almost yours, now I'm free. Loving you was real, but choosing me is peace. The tar fades, a steady breath. Night, let's go. Soft guitar, slow heartbeat. I waited through your silence, like give me something more. I held on to your promises you don't remember anymore. You said you needed time, I gave you all of mine. I stood still in the moment you were already fine. I mistook patience for love return. I waited longer than you loved. I held the pieces you gave up. I waited longer than you stayed. I kept believing you'd change. You still call me baby, but it sounded unsure, like a word you were using just to soften the door. I learned how to be quiet so you wouldn't feel trapped. I gave you all my softness, you never gave it back. I stayed when my heart knew better. I waited longer than you loved. I held the pieces you gave up. I waited longer than you stayed. I kept believing you'd change. If love was a choice, you stopped choosing me. I was fighting for us, you were already free. I won't wait longer for half a heart. I won't keep loving from the dark. I waited longer, now I see. Letting you go is loving me. Guitar fades, a quiet release. Night softens. my name like it already ended, like loving me is something you've outgrown. You talk about us in a way that's distant, like I'm a memory, not your home. I hear goodbye in every sentence. You love me in the past tense, like I'm already gone. You say we were when I'm still holding on. You love me in the past tense. Before I let you go, I was still here, you just didn't know. You touch my hand, but it feels borrowed, like you're afraid to feel too much. You look at me with gentle sadness, like loving me is asking too much. I stayed quiet so you wouldn't leave faster. You love me in the past tense, like I'm already gone. You say we were when I'm still holding on. You love me in the past tense. Before I let you go, I was still here, you just didn't know. If love is presence, you weren't right. If love is chosen, you made it clear. Don't love me in the past tense. If you're standing here, don't hold my heart with disappearing hands. You love me in the past tense. Now I understand. Some goodbyes begin before they end. It's our fate, a slow breath. Night, let's go. Soft guitar, lights low. You're sitting right beside me, but your mind's somewhere else. Your eyes don't ask for mine like they used to themselves. You say everything's fine, but I feel the space like you already packed and forgot your trace. I'm still here, you're already gone. You left without leaving. keep fixing the silence, you keep letting it grow. I'm fighting for us, you already let go. I feel the goodbye in the cold. You left without leaving, no tears, no fight, just a quiet distance every single night. You left without leaving, and I tried to pretend, but love doesn't survive when it's missing a hand. If love is presence, you weren't here. If love is choosing, you made it clear. You left without leaving, now I finally see. Staying with someone who won't stay with me. You left without leaving, so I'll walk away. I won't break a heart that already strayed. Guitar fades, a deep breath, silence settles. Soft guitar, late night breathing. You were still saying we, but your eyes had changed, like your heart was already somewhere far away. You smiled the same, but it didn't reach. I felt the distance growing, even when you touched me. You didn't say goodbye, but I knew somehow. I felt you leaving first, before you walked away. I heard it in the silence when you didn't stay. I felt you leaving first, before the truth was clear. I was holding on to love, you were holding on to fear. I learned your quiet habits, the way you pull inside. You stopped sharing dreams, you stopped asking mine. I tried to stay gentle, so you wouldn't break, but I was breaking slowly with every step you didn't take. Love shouldn't feel like standing still. I felt breath, quiet stream. Soft guitar, midnight still. I loved you quietly, so you wouldn't feel the weight. I hid my tears behind a smile called patience face. You leaned on me when nights were hard, then drifted when you felt okay. I stayed exactly where I was, you slowly walked away. I thought love meant being easy to lose. I loved you quietly while my heart was loud. I kept my so you wouldn't feel bound. I loved you quietly, but it cost me truth. I was disappearing just to stay with you. You stopped asking how I felt, I stopped offering the truth. We lived inside the silence like it was something new. I learned the sound of almost love. It's soft but it still breaks. It doesn't leave you empty, it just slowly takes. I stayed softer than my needs. I loved you quietly while my heart was loud. I kept my pain invisible so you wouldn't feel bound. I loved you quietly, but it cost me truth. I was disappearing just to stay with you. If love needs silence just to survive, then maybe speaking up is how I stay alive. I won't love quietly, not like before. I deserve a love that meets me at the door. I loved you quietly, now I let it be. Loving you was honest, but choosing me is peace. It's our fate. Soft exhale, night releases. Soft guitar, quiet room. I stayed soft too long, afraid you'd pull away. I folded every feeling so you'd wanna stay. kept lowering my voice while my love burned higher. I thought being gentle would make you choose me. I stayed soft too long while you grew distant. I kept holding on, you grew indifferent. I stayed soft too long till I couldn't feel where loving you ended and losing me began. You heard me breathing, but my pain. You loved me best when I asked for nothing again. I called it understanding, I called it trust. But love shouldn't feel like turning into dust. I gave you comfort, you gave me space. I stayed soft too long while you slipped away. I kept choosing us, you chose the escape. I stayed soft too long till my heart broke free. I wasn't too much, you just couldn't meet me. If love means shrinking to help it survive, then maybe leaving is how I stay alive. I won't stay soft too long for a love half done. I will make myself smaller just to be someone's one. I stayed soft too long. Now I finally see loving you was honest, but choosing me is peace. Guitar fades, slow exhale, night settles. Soft guitar, low light, you loved me gently, like you were afraid to fall. You held me carefully, but never gave me all. Your touch was always kind, but something stayed restrained. I felt you holding back, like love was something trained. I kept mistaking safety for something real. You loved me gently, but not deeply enough. I needed your heart, you gave me soft. You loved me gently, like I'd break in two. I wanted a future, you wanted something easy. You stayed when it was simple, you loved when it got hard. You never raised your voice, but you never raised your heart. I learned how not to ask for more than you to love. I lowered every dream just to keep you now. I thought love meant patience and my own cause. You loved me gently, but not deeply enough. I needed your truth, you loved me touch. You loved me gently, but couldn't stay. I was building forever, you were passing through my days. If love is death, you stay too shallow. If love is courage, you chose tomorrow. Don't love me gently if you can't be real, and keep from a heart that's unafraid to feel. You loved me gently, now I set it free. Loving you was honest, but choosing me is peace. And get your fate, a calm breath, night opened. Soft guitar, low light. You loved me gently, like you were afraid to fall. You held me carefully, but never gave me all. Your touch was always kind, but something stayed restrained. I felt you holding back, like love was something trained. I kept mistaking safety for something was simple. You left when it got hard. You never raised your voice, but you never raised your heart. I learned how not to ask for more than you'd allow. I lowered every dream just to keep you now. I thought love meant patience at my own cost. You love me gently, but not deeply enough. I needed your truth. You gave me touch. You loved me gently, but couldn't stay. I was building forever. You were passing through my days. If love is depth, you stay too shallow. If love is courage, you chose tomorrow. Don't love me gently if you can't be real. I deserve a heart that's unafraid to feel. You love me gently. Now I set it free. Loving you was honest, but choosing me is peace. Guitar fades, a calm breath. Night opens. Soft guitar, fret in the dark. I held us together with words you didn't say. I fixed every silence so you wouldn't walk away. You leaned on my shoulder, but face the other way. I carried the feeling you dropped every day. I thought love meant never letting go. I held us together while you slipped through my hands. I kept believing you'd finally stand. I held us together till I couldn't feel where loving you ended and what was real. You said you were trying, but never showed how. Your heart was already somewhere else by now. I learned how to stay calm when I wanted to cry. I called it forever. you'd already lost. I held us together while you let us fall. I was building a future you didn't want at all. I held us together till I broke in two. I gave you my whole heart, you gave me a few. If love needs one person to carry the weight, then love was already too late. I won't hold us together by myself again. I deserve a love that meets me halfway then. I held us together, now I let it go. Loving you was honest, but loving me is whole. It's our fates, quiet leads, night softens. Soft guitar, city lights breathing. You were holding my hand, but your mind took a train. Every time I said us, you said my name. You smiled when I spoke, but you didn't stay. Like your heart had a place, it was already away. I felt it in moments you looked past me. Your heart was elsewhere, even when you were near. I was loving you fully, you were halfway here. Your heart was elsewhere, I tried not to mind, but I can't be with someone who already left me behind. I learned not to ask for more than you gave. I kept my needs quiet so you wouldn't escape. You said I was special, but not the one. I kept waiting for love that was never coming home. I stayed longer than I should have known. Your heart was elsewhere, even when you were near. I was loving you fully, you were halfway here. Your heart was elsewhere, I tried not to mind, but I can't be with someone who already left me behind. If love is present, you weren't there. If love is choosing, you chose anyway. Your heart was elsewhere, now I set mine free. I won't hold on to guitar fades, soft exhale, night opens. Gently, a slow breath. I waited too quietly so you wouldn't feel the weight. I folded all my questions and sealed them with your name. You said you needed distance, I call it being kind. But every step you took away left me further behind. I kept saying it's okay till it wasn't true. I waited too quietly for love to choose me back. I stayed when I should have known you weren't coming back. I waited too quietly till my voice disappeared. I was afraid of losing you, so I lost myself right here. You smiled like you meant it, but never stayed too long. I memorized your exits and called them moving on. I learned how to pretend that I didn't feel the ache, but silence grows heavier with every promise you break. I deserved more than halfway love. I waited too quietly for love to choose me back. I stayed when I should have known you weren't coming back. I waited too quietly till my voice disappeared. I was afraid of losing you, so I lost myself right here. If love needs silence to survive, then love was already saying goodbye. I won't wait so quietly for someone to decide if I'm worth staying for or worth the fight. I waited too quietly, but now I finally see loving you was honest, but loving me is free. Guitar fading, night breathing, soft release. You love me in moments, not in the days between. You held me like maybe, but never like please stay. I read between silences you never filled in. I felt the distance even when you pulled me in. I kept my heart open. You kept one foot out. It was halfway love from the very start. I gave you everything, you gave me parts. It was halfway love, I felt it somehow. I was building a home, you were passing through now. You said all the right words at the wrong times. You promised forever, but avoided the lines. I learned how to smile when you pulled away, calling it patience, calling it okay. I stayed hoping you'd choose what you never claimed. It was halfway love from the very start. I gave you everything, you gave me parts. It was halfway love, I should have known. You don't stay somewhere you never call home. If love is commitment, you never crossed in. If love is presence, you were missing again. It was halfway love, but I loved you whole. Now I'm choosing myself and letting go. It was halfway love, and that's the truth. I deserved a heart that stayed like mine did too. It's our fates, bred in the dark, quiet strength. Soft guitar, slow heartbeat. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't slam the door. You just stopped choosing me like you did before. You kissed me like a habit, not like you were home. I felt the space between us, even when we were alone. You were already leaving, I was holding on. You left me gently, but it still hurt the same. You said it wasn't my fault, but I still felt the blame. You left me gently, like love should understand. But even gentle goodbyes still break a heart in half. You said you needed time, I gave you all I had. I waited in the quiet, trying not to be sad. You looked at me with kindness, not with stay with me. I knew then in your silence you were already free. I loved you loudly, you loved me low, you left me gently, but it still hurt the same. You said it wasn't my fault, but I still felt the blame. You left me gently, like love should understand, but even gentle goodbyes still break a heart in half. If love is effort, you let it go. If love is choosing, you chose alone. You left me gently, oh, I let you be. I won't beg for love that won't fight for me. You left me gently, and I finally see I deserve a heart that stays with me. Guitar fading, quiet tears, soft release. Slow breathing. We stopped talking about tomorrow, like it wasn't ours to say. You smile, but your eyes are borrowed, already looking away. I noticed how your silence grew every time I said your name. I was still choosing you while you were changing lanes. I felt the ending before you spoke. I loved you longer than you loved me. I held on to what we used to be. I loved you longer through every side. You were letting go while I was still trying. You said I deserve better, like that would ease the fall. But loving you completely didn't feel wrong at all. I stayed when it felt lonely, called it loyalty. But staying shouldn't cost me my own honesty.